Hello everybody, welcome back to EAFC25 of the Aston Villa career mode, and we are having a decent season. It's tailed off a little bit. We find ourselves in 4th. We've actually got quite a tough month coming up. If you don't remember from the last episode, this is how the month of March is looking. April now, sorry, is how the month of April is looking. Brentford, we've got at home in the league. We've got Fulham away. Then we've got PSG in the Champions League knockouts. Southampton, and then PSG again. So we're going to do all of those games in today's episode. We're going to sim Brentford, sim Fulham, play Paris, play Southampton, play the return against PSG, and then in tomorrow's episode we'll be coming back for Arsenal, Man United and Man City. So yeah, it's going to be very, very busy. If things look different, I've raised my desk, as they say, and we are at the stand-up desk bit of it today. So yeah, you can see the shirts in the background today. We've got a Van Nistelrooy bar, another Van Nistelrooy shirt, and Dybala. That Van Nistelrooy shirt there will be replaced by an Arda Güler shirt pretty soon, because I've sort of fallen in love with the little guy. Yeah, he's absolutely amazing. 2 players sets for talk. Kieran Tierney. What? Whoa! I'm only. Why is? Oh no! Hang on. This is no. That's that's okay. That's not Kieran Tierney leaving. That's still the loan error, and we've got it now for another player as well, where I accidentally accepted a loan bid and a part exchange bid and then didn't go through with it. Anyway, we're going to be playing Brentford in this one. We do have Openda back in the team, which is absolutely glorious. We are going to start Arda Güler in there over Redondo. Bailey's in because there's an injury to Mudryk. We've got Elias Yaller out injured as well. Kamara on the bench. Let's put him on the bench instead of Bellingham. And I think we'll go with that. It should be good enough to get the job done against Brentford, but it does 3-0 easily. Openda back in the goals. Lovely, just can't stop scoring. Bailey, Openda, and Konza getting a goal. Lovely. 3-0 win over Brentford. That is what we needed. That is lovely. And I've got the movement in my legs and trying to get some more active movement going. New message from Redondo. Disappointed you left me out. Keep working on your game, mate. I was only rotating. Like, these players love moaning, don't they? Like, love a good moan in EAFC. But Fulham is up next in 1 day time, so we'll just get through to that one and simulate that as well. I'm hoping that people aren't too unfit. What's the chief exec saying? Is he going to tell me? Yep, he's going to tell me that one of the youngsters didn't move again, didn't want to go. Right, Fulham away. Everybody's fit, so I think what we're actually going to do is go with exactly the same team that just won that game 3-0, which was those in there, and we'll take Bellingham off the bench for Kamara, and yeah, we'll just go with that exact team that started the last game at 3-0, and we'll go for a quick sim here against Fulham, and it's a 1-1 draw. Leon Bailey equalised after Adama Traore scored for them, so not the greatest. We are playing well. I mean, I'm going to assume all those games are still happening, otherwise if they all finish 0-0, that would be an absolute field day for the bookies, wouldn't it? And up next is PSG in the Champions League, which is going to be absolutely a crucial game, like massive game. We need to get to the final of the Champions League this season for the board. You can see our board rating in the top right above my head. Going down, we were like star rated, and then we got knocked out of the FA Cup, and it dramatically dropped because they wanted us to win that. So they want us to win the Premier League and get to the final of the Champions League. So this is going to be one hell of a season. We'll be back to play PSG. So it's a massive game today at Villa Park. They take on the wealthy, the mighty PSG in this game. It's England v France. And for the 3rd game in a row, Unai Emery lines up in exactly the same way. Arda Güler is partnering Onana in central midfield. Branthwaite and Torres will be partnering each other at the back. Louis Openda is partnered by by Cameron Archer, up front. And yeah, it should be a very interesting game, this one. We'll have all the lineups for you in just a hot second. This is a big game. So, starting with the home team then, Aston Villa, as mentioned, line up in exactly the same system and players as before. Martinez is in goal. Fresneda, Torres, Branthwaite and Tierney make up the back 4. It's Bailey, Güler, Onana and Ramsey sitting behind Archer and Openda up front. Lots of firepower on the bench for the villains, with Ferguson and Duran ready to step in if needed. So PSG rocking their very nice away kit that I really do like, where the stripe comes down and sort of makes the Eiffel Tower sort of side shape. I really do like that in this PSG kit, but it's a very, very strong lineup, as you would imagine. Donnarumma in goal. It's Hakimi starting at right back with Marquinhos, Kim Min-jae and Mendes as the back four. Into midfielders Vitinha, Pedri and Camavinga. Vlahovic, Barcola and Dembele lead the line in a front three, blessed with pace, power and physicality. But that midfield of Pedri and Camavinga is unreal. So the game gets underway. Vlahovic kicks off. It goes back to Vitinha, but there is Pedri and Camavinga getting early touches of the ball, and PSG could be in straight away with Dembele's pace, but Branthwaite defends it well, and yeah, this is going to be a very, very tough game. Leon Bailey fires that up towards Openda. Off it goes towards Cameron Archer. Just sort of ran out a bit of momentum there. The ball does get off to Arda Güler. That is a storming tackle by, I think that was Pedri. A very un-Pedri-like tackle. But you can see now the pace that PSG have on the attack. And luckily they've not got too many options. I mean, Vlahovic is there. Martinez punches it behind, sort of across Vlahovic's head. Luis Enrique has put together a formidable squad here for the Paris outfit. But hopefully we can... Oh, thank you very much. Arda Güler, good interception. But Vitinha robs it back. And Ramsey with a great header. And Cameron Archer, tackled really well again. PSG flying into tackles now. Kieran Tierney goes for a big switch of play. And I think he's pulled that off. And Leon Bailey wins the header absolutely superbly. Cameron Archer is already injured in this game. We'll carry on playing for now as Fresneda puts it into Leon Bailey. Nice little cutback from Bailey, back into Fresneda. Off it goes on more to Onana with a drive. Big save from Donnarumma. And Cameron Archer is definitely moving slow. I think he's going to have to come off. So it is an early change. Cameron Archer cannot carry on. Jean Duran is the guy to replace him. Free kick then to PSG in a dangerous position here. And you've got to fancy, probably have a go for goal. And he does, and he's rattled the bar. Dusan Vlahovic. Bloody hell, didn't realise he had that in his locker. What a hit from Dusan Vlahovic that is. And Dembele could be in. I think he's offside. He is offside. What a hit from Vlahovic. Openda round the corner finds Bailey really well. Leon Bailey cuts back into Openda. Tries to put it in towards Jean Duran. Couldn't get there, too close to Donnarumma. Oh, Dembele's absolute skin. Tierney for pace there and struggling to get back at the Frenchman. It's going to have to be brought out with Branthwaite. Vlahovic could save Martinez. I feel like Martinez is going to be busy today. Dusan Vlahovic has started this game very, very well for PSG. The big money signing from Juve, who obviously we knocked out in one of the previous rounds, right? As Tierney comes forward with it. Let's see if we can go for that big crossfield pass again. Not as good this time. Easy for Nuno Mendes. Vitinha on the ball. Looks to hold it up. Good pressure from Arda Güler and could launch a bit of a counter-attack here because there's potential for a 3-on-2. He's played the ball early and released Openda. Openda cuts inside, shows too much of it to Kim Min-jae. Very good defending there as Onana went for a fancy flick. He's going to try another one, gets it through to Duran. Oh my word, it's past the post. Onana brought out a little flick, it got blocked, and then he brought out a wonderful little back heel, and Duran fires it low, kept it low. He's missed the target. Arda Güler picks it up in a bit of space into Bailey. Good football this from Aston Villa, keeping the ball well. Arda Güler looks wide and Fresneda's given him an option. Jean Duran, I think, is offside. Marquinhos wins the header anyway, and it falls into the arms of Donnarumma. But yeah, we're playing some nice football here. Dembele can't keep that in. 15 minutes to go till half-time, and I mean, although PSG have hit the bar, we're definitely not getting outplayed. That is an awful pass, that, from Pau Torres, as Dembele looks to hold on to the ball, maybe for a little bit too long. Pedri comes forward. Oh, lovely footwork, and Barcola could be in. He has a shot early on. Martinez got a hand to it. Did really well. Okay, now Juventus. PSG are on top in this game. After what I just said, now they definitely are on top as Fresneda puts a ball into Bailey. Couldn't quite get there. Oh no, they've completely split the defence. Barcola's in again. Barcola! Good save, Martinez. Oh, Pedri's got onto the loose ball though. And Barcola just took a little bit too long to get that shot off. Bailey with a foot in again. Vlahovic is offside. Oh my god, some respite at last. Ramsey finds Tierney. For first time in the game he's got this far forward. Tries to flick it in towards Jean Duran, but again, Kim Min-jae's there. He's defended that well. Ramsey keeps it alive. Here is Fresneda. Out to Leon Bailey. Who the hell's Morgan Bailey? Ramsey comes forward with it. Tierney, good overlapping run. Into a bit of space, Kieran Tierney. Holds it up, gets around the challenge. Into Duran. Duran, oh, couldn't quite find Openda. We're finishing the half strong. But it's just this counter-attack that they've got here. Great defending from Jared Branthwaite. Leon Bailey's gone a long way with the ball here. Bailey, oh, he's just got a foot in as we got there. That should see us through to half-time. There might be one last attack for PSG because Barcola has got round the pretty poor challenge. But Fresneda defends it well. It's cleared away. At half-time, 0-0. PSG have probably edged it, but we've not been dreadful. If we can find a goal, I think we can hang on. So second half, no further changes after the injury-enforced change after Cameron Archer was forced off very early on in that first half as Branthwaite tries to just spread the ball out there. Good header down from Bailey. Ardagoulet couldn't quite get the ball out of his feet quick enough. Onana will turn, get the ball off to Ramsey. It's a good start this from Aston Villa. Ramsey's going forward with it in towards Onana with a header. Oh my word. Donnarumma came out and got nowhere near it. Oh, great tackle from Ramsey to nick the ball off Hakimi. And he's found Onana. Oh, I was trying to fire that quickly into the feet of Duran. But Vitinha got a good interception of it. Kim Min-jae has picked up a knock after that chance Onana had that Donnarumma came flying out for and got nowhere near. It has actually resulted in an injury for Kim Min-jae. At the moment, PSG are keeping him on the pitch. They've won a free kick here. I wonder if they'll be subbing him off. It looks like they're going to keep a partially injured Kim Min-jae on the pitch. Dusan Vlahovic up towards Dembele. Oh, PSG moving the ball around really well. Branthwaite again. Superb defending from the Englishman. He has been rock solid in today's game. Onana's done a great turn there. There is space on that side. Fresneda's kept it in, but shown too much of it. Barcola comes for a great tackle from Ardagoulet as well. Openda's picked up the ball. Good turn. Finds Duran. Duran flicks it through. Back to Openda. He's onside, Openda. It's a tight angle. Shot straight at Donnarumma. Didn't make the best out of that chance that we got. We won the ball high up the pitch. But just didn't utilise it enough. And PSG, they're getting a little bit sloppy. Could be tiredness, I guess. But Bailey tries to fire it up to the strikers but couldn't get it through. Puts it out for a throw. Still no further substitutions yet, and I'm surprised by that. Kim Min-jae seems to have shaken off whatever injury he had. Fresneda gets back at Barcola well, and won it, kept it in, and then lost it. And Barcola is going to have much more pace. Oh, and that's a great ball in towards Vlahovic. It's cut back. It's got to be, what a save from Martinez to deny Dembele. So we're going to make a change. Fresneda got absolutely skinned for pace there, so Konza comes on just for fresh legs. I don't think Konza's any quicker than Fresneda, but definitely the fresh legs will help. We're going to try and mark up in here. Pau Torres, really good header on the volley. Martinez, good save again. So another corner. Will this one go in towards Vlahovic again? It will go towards the front post. Tierney's there to get the first sort of touch on it. Marquinhos turn, deflected. Branthwaite just has to hook it away. It's actually fallen to Duran, whose flicked header is intercepted by Kim Min-jae. It'll be another corner for PSG, but we've got tired legs, so we're going to bring on a bit more of a defensive substitution in terms of Ardagoulet off and Kamara on, and Jaden Philogene is going to replace Leon Bailey on the right-hand side, because obviously we're missing Jaden's first touches to get robbed by Dembele when I was trying to volley it away first time. Camavinga lays that one off to Barcola, who took the corner, still out here from that. Good challenge on Hakimi, but it falls to Camavinga. We've got to get out towards Vitinha and get a block on it. Well done, Pau Torres. But PSG are absolutely relentless at the moment. I'd say this is probably the toughest game we've had in the Champions League, and I am a little bit surprised we haven't conceded yet. Some last-minute defending there from Pau Torres does well, as Ramsey puts the ball through there to Kamara. Openda, he does carry on with the ball, and he's found Jean Duran. Jean Duran has outpaced Marquinhos. Jean Duran just got tackled by Mendes really well. Dembele uses his pace. Branthwaite just about kept with him. It's another big save from Martinez as PSG are going to make a substitution. It's Havertz coming on for Dembele. Another big money superstar signing for PSG as they're all flocking to Paris to try and win the Champions League. Barcola swings this one into a dangerous area. It's going to fall there for Kim Min-jae. That's fine. He's a centre-back. Konza into Duran. Really good turn from Jean Duran. And Jean Duran, referee! Kim Min-jae has absolutely annihilated Jean Duran as he's trying to put a pass through to Openda. It should be a yellow, could be a red. It's Marquinhos, sorry. It's just nowhere near the ball as he was running through. And Marquinhos has been sent off and they are down to 10. What can we do here with Openda? I'm sort of thinking, like, can we just bend this round the wall and give Donnarumma something to think about? It's not. It's into the corner of the wall, but side of the wall. It'll be a corner. 5 minutes to go, though. PSG are down to 10 men as Fernandes comes on to replace Vitinha. So, corner ball for Aston Villa. Put it into a good area. Oh, Onana challenged. It was Vlahovic with another header to put it behind for a corner. And we are putting on a lovely bit of pressure now as we can swing this one in towards Pau Torres. He's going to win the header. Torres over the bar. 4 minutes to go in this one. It's 11 v 10. Hopefully we can take advantage. As we enter added time, PSG are holding the ball really well as Kai Havertz comes forward. We haven't had a chance to really take advantage of our extra man, although we might now. Jean Duran fires that into Openda with a good pass. He's gone out to Jaden Philligan. What can we do here? We need a bit of movement, please, lads. A bit of movement. Jaden Philligan, the overlapping Konza. It's just running out of space. It's gone back to... Is that Bruno Fernandes as well? This team PSG have is utterly ridiculous. 0-0 in the first leg. At least they're going to miss Marquinhos for the return leg, so we've got a chance. Okay, next up, Southampton. I mean, I'm never going to be disappointed with a 0-0 draw against PSG, but we have to beat Southampton. 17th in the table, back to Premier League action. Let's get into it. So here we are then, it's Aston Villa at home again. They've just drawn 0-0 with PSG here, but today it's Southampton. Premier League action. Southampton sit in the bottom 3, or very near the relegation. 2019-18, they're just outside the relegation in 17th. That man, Leon Bailey, starts on the bench. So here we are then, Aston Villa 4-4-2. It's been working well for them, although it's dropped off a little bit in recent times. Martinez in goal, Konza comes in to replace Branthwaite, and Arda Güler starts on left midfield. Evan Ferguson gets the nod up front, and Redondo comes back in central midfield. The call-up of Freddie Matthews, a youngster from the academy, has raised a few eyebrows, but needs must. Mudrik's out injured and Leon Bailey is lacking fitness. Southampton line up in a 5-3-2-1, very defensive. Ronnie Edwards signed from Peterborough at the back three with Aaron Ramsdale in goal. Christian Gunter starts at right back. Sugawara's in there. Ray Aribo. It's a decent team, but we really should be winning this game, and Evan Ferguson gets it underway. Arda Güler straight away into Openda here, and it's a very good start from Aston Villa. And Openda outside the box forces a big save from Aaron Ramsdale inside the first minute of this game. And we've got a corner for it. Arda Güler starting on the left wing today, will swing it into the box. Redondo with a header over the bar. Freddie Matthews, this is the first time we've seen the Aston Villa youngster in an 11-a-side game. Fresneda puts the great ball in. Openda header down. Ramsdale again. Really good save. And, well, we are working Aaron Ramsdale in overtime right now. Sugawara with a header away. Onana will pick it up. He'll go back out to Arda Güler. Tries to put a good ball in. Redondo. Good header down, but again, Ramsdale's equal to it. Oh, Ioannidis has done really well. They're accelerating away from Kieran Tierney. Ioannidis is still in. Good save, Martinez. Southampton, their first chance of the game nearly ends in a goal. And yeah, we've got Martinez to thank bailing us out. He got man of the match in the PSG game, by the way. I forgot to mention that. As Ferguson gets a very needed touch, and Arda Güler can break. And we've left Freddie Matthews, the youngster, forward. And he has, he's beaten one. Freddie Matthews, little step over. Oh, turned inside. Good defending from Edwards, to be fair. Here is Ioannidis again in a bit of space, and he cuts inside Konza. Brereton Diaz on the turn. Emi Martinez is bloody amazing. Like, I really hope... Well, I mean, we're in a position where we can reject any bids for anyone, I think, now, given how well we're doing in this save, as Redondo, well, manages to volley that one away, which is an interesting choice. Ferguson gives it out to Arda Güler. Arda Güler gives it back to Ferguson. And we'll just let Arda Güler run offside there, and then he'll get back onside. Tierney into Ferguson again. Ferguson into the gap for Openda, and it showed great pace, Openda, but Edwards with a really, really good defensive bit of build-up there as Ferguson keeps it alive. Out to Matthews. Matthews went for a little back heel, but it bounced off wood into the arms of Ramsdale. This is relentless from us right now. In it goes to Ferguson. Turn shots really bad on the spin. 22 minutes gone. We've been the better team, but Southampton have threatened. That's a really good ball through, and that man Ioannidis has caused us a few issues in today's game. It's a good bit of defending there, and we can try and release Freddie Matthews away, and he's gone round one challenged again, and he's not afraid to run at people here, but his final ball is pretty poor. That's where his attributes are sort of letting him down. Brereton Diaz shoots from range. Martinez with another big save, and Southampton are not playing like a team that are 17th in the league table, I'll tell you that much. I guess we're not playing like a team that's 4th in the table right now, as Tierney will be at the front post to head that one away, and Fresneda can give it off to Ferguson, who will use his lengthy stride to pull away. And Matthews is giving him a little bit of a run up there. And he holds it up well, Matthews. And Openda's given a great run through the middle. And Openda could be in here. It's Louis Openda! It's 1-0 Villa. We needed that. Southampton were building up ahead of steam. And Louis Openda makes it 1-0. Is that an assist for Matthews? I think it is, on his debut. And they're there celebrating together. Openda with the glory. Matthews is playing pretty well, to be honest, and as soon as I got past that last challenge I knew I was in and I was going to score. Ramsdale with no chance. 1-0 Villa. It's that man Openda. Kieran Tierney puts a nice little ball through to Arda Güler. He's got a bit of space here, Arda Güler. Evan Ferguson wants it in the middle. Ferguson challenges, can't quite get there. Openda does really well to win that one, and Redondo on the half volley. Great hit. Good save from Ramsdale. Coming up to 5 minutes to go in the first half. And Arda Güler will have another corner to swing in. Konza meets it. Oh, goes behind, I think, for another corner. We're going to try that, something similar to that again. As well, this one goes a bit deeper, too close to Ramsdale. Still 1-0, 5 minutes to go in the first half. Oh, Onana pounces on the loose ball there from Stevens, and Matthews fires it into Openda's feet. Good turn, lays it off. Redondo's running onto it. Really big hand from Ramsdale. Yeah, we're starting to take control of this game now. Southampton are losing confidence, sinking without a trace. Really, Ramsdale wins it. Redondo flew in there late. Referee just says play on, have the advantage, but that will probably see us through to half-time. Half-time then, 1-0 Villa. Southampton had their chances, but since we've scored, they've just lost all confidence. Into the second half, no changes for either team. Aston Villa very happy with how they ended that half. Southampton will be hoping to create a few more opportunities like they did in the first half. That man there, Ioannidis, being their danger man. But Aston Villa 1-0 up at home. Unai Emery will be happy in that position, I think, right now, as Konza looks to launch an attack forward. And, well, we could be on the move here. Here is Redondo, up to Ferguson. Great first touch from Ferguson. Gets a good shot off Ramsdale with a good save. Might be bought a yellow card being brought back there for that tackle on Redondo as he passed it round the corner. And yeah, it was called back for a yellow card for Flynn Downs, and Southampton also made a little substitution there as well, as Arda Güler just holding on to the ball, trying to create a bit of space. Over it goes back to Onana to Arda Güler again, and Arda Güler's having a good time of it on the left wing today. In it goes towards Ferguson. Couldn't win the first one, and it's been pulled back for offside, I think, because there was no good advantage. Oh, that's a good ball, looking for Brereton Diaz. Got the wrong side of Konza. Martinez has to touch it over the bar. But yeah, 60 minutes gone. Southampton with their first real effort in the second half. Brereton Diaz takes the corner short to Fernandes. I was just trying to make sure I don't foul him and show him towards the byline. Brereton Diaz gets the ball back again. The Chilean does well. Jack Stevens into Fernandes. Brereton Diaz takes over from him. And it's a good bit of possession here from Southampton. Are they going to have anything to show for it at the end of all this possession? Fernandes on it again. Nice back heel to find Sugawara, who's into a relatively dangerous position, but yeah, they seem to be running out of options. They're playing 5 defenders, so when they do get to this point, yeah, there's not much on, as Arda Güler can bring this one forward, and he's outpacing the man that's trying to chase him there, and Arda Güler's going a long way with this. Arda Güler has a shot. I think that's actually hit Openda. That's annoying. Oh, Openda's in. Oh my word. 2-0. I didn't expect that at all. Ramsdale has had an absolute shocker, and Openda gets his second of the game. It was a hopeful cross, like a hopeful ball through that Ramsdale should have just covered. We'll watch the replay. Matthews fired it in. It took a deflection. Ramsdale came out. Didn't get there. It bounced to Openda, and then left-footed. He gets his second of the game. And that's 2-0 Villa. Surely that's game over now. And with that lead, we'll make some subs, thinking about PSG coming up, right? Openda off for Archer. He'll be playing against his former club. And then we've brought on a host of players. Bellingham's come on. Duran has come on for Evan Ferguson up front as well. We've brought Berger, the young left-back, on. And that could well be it, I think, actually. The 4 subs. Here is Cameron Archer. Good turn. Archer can put that one into Duran. He's got away from his man, and Redondo could be in here. Redondo! It's 3-0! Southampton are falling apart. Some really good football in all of that from Aston Villa. But that man Redondo's on the score sheet. 3-0. Oh, Fernandes. Great ball through to Diaz. Brereton Diaz forces Martinez into a good save. I think even at 3-1 would be relatively safe in this game. But you never know. It's going to be a good ball in. Martinez should claim that one. We do have a man waiting up there for a counter-attack, and that man is Cameron Archer against his former club. And he should have the fresh legs and the pace here against the centre-back, and I think he does. And Cameron Archer's run all the way from the halfway line here. Cameron Archer! Oh, Ramsdale, good save. I was hoping he'd commit and then I'd be able to go round him, but yeah, you know, he made a good save there. He made a good save. Let's, we're just going to fire this one in low along the ground to Konza. Go back to Goulet. First time cross towards the back post. Pau Torres with a header. It was a great corner routine, that. Made that up on the fly, absolutely. Let's try that again. Absolutely love that. We'll put a pass out there. Oh, they cottoned onto it that time, and Ioannidis can bring it away with 8 minutes to go. So time ticking away, and we may have one last chance here. Cameron Archer holds it up. No, the referee ends it there. 3-0 Villa. Very convincing. That second half was fantastic, and Archer probably should have made it 4. So a really, really good win against Southampton. We're going to have to replicate that performance against PSG in the Champions League. It's going to be tough, but hopefully we can make something happen. One goal and we might be able to hold on. PSG are massively the favourites. It's the quarterfinals of the Champions League. So hello everybody, welcome to the Parc des Princes in Paris. This is probably one of Aston Villa's biggest games in recent history. Champions League quarterfinals away in Paris. Aston Villa travelled to Paris off the back of a very convincing 3-0 win over Southampton, but this is a completely different battle. Kimpembe looks like he's come into the team to replace Marquinhos, as Pacho replaces Kim Min-jae as well. Mendes and Hakimi keep their spaces. Pedri, Vitinha, Camavinga in midfield. Vlahovic, Barcola and Dembele up front once again. Jack Grealish on the bench for PSG in today's game. Aston Villa are up against it. Can they beat this star-studded team from Paris? We'll have to find out. Next up, the Villa lineup. And Unai Emery is sticking to his guns. 4-4-2 is the system he loves. The players know it, and it seems to be working for them relatively well. As to be expected, Emi Martinez will keep his place in goal, and the club captain Konza comes into the back four, playing at right back with Fresneda being rested. It's Tierney, Torres and Branthwaite at the rest back there. Onana, Kamara, Goulet and Bailey in midfield, with Openda partnering Duran up front. And the away team get it going. It's going to be a massive, massive game in the Champions League. Oh, and early on, Aston Villa might have a chance here. Leon Bailey has got onto that flick from Duran, and he's going to get this onto his left foot. Openda, oh, I won the header. It was a terribly placed header. Onana with a good touch on that ball just to keep it alive. And yeah, we've started very well here. Tierney, let's fling it up high towards Duran. See if we can put Pacho under some pressure early on. Oh no, Dembele has just completely done Jarrad Branthwaite, and Dembele is very, very quick. Tierney's trying to get back at him. Oh, I've slid in and committed. Vlahovic's shot is poor, and Martinez was in the right position. Vitinha, ball through to Barcola. It's all getting very congested in that central attacking area for PSG. And we managed to come away with the ball. Leon Bailey just holding it up, waiting for some support. Kamara, Duran. This is a little bit better from Aston Villa. We started the game really quickly, but have dropped off a little bit. Duran holds it up. I think Openda's offside. He is. Good shot off. Good save, Donnarumma. Leon Bailey. Some space to run into here, and run into it he shall. And Leon Bailey's got round the, quite frankly, poor challenge. The edge of the area. Kamara. Good hit. Good save, Donnarumma. He's such a good goalkeeper. He is going to be very tough to beat. That is a wonderful kick, but Dembele's offside. Arda Güler does well on the left-hand side into Onana. Kamara around the corner. Openda holds it up. Kamara's gone again. Kamara's shot blocked. That's what I mean. We're getting into opportunities. I just need to be a bit braver to shoot earlier, I think. But Barcola could be in here. Branthwaite comes across, covers well. It's a frantic game. Bailey up to Openda. Flicks it up looking for Duran, but not the most accurate pass from Openda. John Duran into Kamara, who's getting forward quite well for a more defensive player. That pass wasn't the best. But yeah, we're getting into some good positions. Just need to take our chances and hope that our offside trap does well, although Barcola's going to break it this time, and Konza may not have the pace to get back at him. He has got the pace, and that's actually very good defending from Leon Bailey, as Openda's there. Duran's giving him a run. Again, I just couldn't get that final pass through. Great play from Arda Güler. Oh, God. Just as I said that, I pressed the pass button, seeing Openda and Tierney running into the same spot, and Tierney's well out of position, and Dembele actually has Barcola in the middle. He's going to try and go on his own. Jarrad Branthwaite, superb challenge from Branthwaite there. There's Arda Güler. Oh, he's just tackled. I don't think he's quite got the physicality in this game, Arda Güler. But we've got different options we can try. That's a good ball. Duran. Can Openda get in? Openda. Oh, my word. What a tackle from Pacho. Openda still going, though. Still going, Openda. Shot, really good shot. Great save from Donnarumma. Openda does feel very good on the ball. He really does. Arda Güler swings this corner in. Duran! Oh, my word. No PSG player even went for it. And Kimpembe clears. Oh, such a good delivery from Arda Güler. He is good in those positions. Bailey. Openda. Trying to turn to create some space, and he's done just that, Openda. Oh, really good block from Kimpembe. Taking over the captain's armband from Marquinhos as he's suspended after getting the red card in the first leg. He's having a good game back there, annoyingly. Konza into Openda. Just holding this one up, Openda. And Arda Güler has made a bit of a run there. He's going to try and give it back to Openda, and it's a decent effort. We're keeping it alive. Kamara. Out it goes. Down the line. Put it in. He does. Leon Bailey. Great footwork from Bailey. Holds off the pressure. Kamara. Onana. Oh, Camavinga just gets a body, potentially a hand in the way. I don't know whether to turn. I don't have handballs on. Maybe I should turn them on for everything other than penalties as Dembele comes forward with it. Oh, really good defending from Kieran Tierney. Well done. Arda Güler with an absolutely glorious pass to Leon Bailey, and he's found Duran Pacho. I don't know how he managed to nick that ball off Duran's feet. But at half-time, 0-0, we are in this game. No changes at half-time. I was very tempted to take off Arda Güler, but his passing range and his set pieces are so good that we just need to get him on the ball. Try and get him on the ball and release it a little bit earlier, although Dembele is through and onside here. Jarrad Branthwaite is just an absolute machine back there. If you can get him back in line, then he's basically unbeatable. Jarrad Branthwaite. He does lack a little bit of pace, but yeah, he's very. I'm happy he's my defender. Put it that way. Arda Güler. That's a wonderful ball through to Tierney. Oh, I should have gone all the way across goal to Leon Bailey. I tried to cut it back to Duran, and then as I pressed the pass button, I realised Leon Bailey was in absolute acres of space. Kamara's had a superb game in midfield, by the way. I really should play him more. Leon Bailey, good turn. There's a cut back on to Konza. Tries to flick it in. That's going to be easy for Kimpembe, though. Konza will keep it alive. Leon Bailey's offside. Get onside. You can see the line all the way across. Get onside, you absolute idiot. Pedri for PSG. On the ball, just holding it up really well. That's a really nice ball through. Dembele fancied the shot from range. Martinez, good save. It's the battle of the goalkeepers in this game. Corner ball will be taken by Dembele, and he swings that in towards the near sort of post area. Kamara was beaten in the air by Kimpembe. Vitinha ball in. Barcola tries to get a shot off. It's all pretty scrambly out there at the moment, but we do manage to smuggle it away. As now we're just trying to create something here. Konza fires it up towards Bailey. It did reach him. Duran is fouled. Referee says play on, though, and we will play on. Leon Bailey onto that left foot. Cuts inside. Good footwork from the Jamaican. Onana. Heavy touch. Foul, ref? No, not given. So, substitutions for Aston Villa. Kieran Tierney is absolutely knackered. He's replaced by Fred Nader. Morgan Rogers comes on for Kamara. We're going to push Güler into the central midfield position. And Evan Ferguson comes on to replace Duran up front. So Morgan Rogers will move to left midfield. Hopefully fresh legs out there will give us an opportunity to do something. I mean, PSG are trying to do something. Bloody hell. Konza into Arda Güler. Just running out of a little bit of space. Dinks it up towards Ferguson. I was just trying to get him to bring that down, and Kimpembe was just too strong to get over the back of him. But yeah, I think we brought Ferguson on to try and use his height, because Duran was getting some success with his runs and his physicality, and Ferguson is quite similar. So I'm hoping with fresh legs and fresh strength up there, we can try and not bully Kimpembe, because that's a stupid thing to try and do. But Fresnader's been caught out by Dembele, who's in, and he's hit the post. Oh my word, he's hit the post. Vlahovic into Barcola. Martinez, what? Fucking hell, how have we not conceded? The computer never hits the post from there. That's unbelievable. Arda Güler out to Leon Bailey. Evan Ferguson tries to make a run, but we bypass him to Openda, who's held it up well, but gives it straight to bloody Pedri. Fresnader's back in a good position to defend it. Morgan Rogers. Back to Fresnader. Into Onana. Let's just take a bit of pace out of the game. Onana out to Morgan Rogers. Morgan Rogers looks through the gap to Ferguson. It's a really good bit of defending from Kimpembe. It's just the final little bit. Like, our hold-up play, our passing is great. Getting to the final third with one last pass, and you just cannot break this PSG team down. Rogers, up it goes towards Openda. It's going to need something special, and this is the man that could potentially deliver it. Oh, it's straight at Donnarumma. Ferguson back to Arda Güler looks to put that into the space, but it's easy for Pacho to intercept. Donnarumma takes a good touch. We're getting towards the final 5 minutes. And we did have, in the first leg, we had a few chances in the last 5 minutes. So, and that's, to be fair, we beat Juventus in the final minute. So, we've still got a chance. Ferguson, it was meant to go through the gap and it went to his feet. Vlahovic, he's got men in support. Dusan Vlahovic shoots, goes on his own. Big save from Emi Martinez there. Fresneda, I haven't cleared that. Dembele to the back post. Barcola, luckily the cross was slightly overhit. Barcola, edge of the area, shot past the post. 1 minute of time added on, and it's a yellow card for Arda Güler. Full time, 0-0 in both legs. We're heading to extra time and an extra extended video. So extra time gets underway. 2 substitutions for Aston Villa. Leon Bailey is going to be replaced by Redondo, who comes into central midfield. Arda Güler now will move to the right-hand side of midfield. He's now played left, centre and right. And, I didn't even see Vitinha there. And we've also brought on Berger for Konza, with Fresneda going to his more natural right-back position. That's a good pass to Arda Güler, actually. And Arda Güler skipped round the challenge. Arda Güler into Ferguson. The pass was just too late. Delay. What's going on in that corner over there, lads? Someone come away with the ball. There we go. Fresneda's gone to right-back. And Berger's, the youngster, is going to play at his natural left-back. They have subbed off Ousmane Dembele, I think. I'm not too sure who came on to replace him. But Pedri with the ball. You would have thought it would have been Jack Grealish if he was on the bench, but I'm not sure. That's a good tackle. Onana can turn, bring this one away. Ferguson knocks it back to Redondo. Got his first goal in 17 games against Southampton, Fernando Redondo. So not a massive goal scorer. Oh no, what? I was going to say if they scored from that would have been an absolute joke in this game. Arda Güler tried to pass it back to the goalkeeper and it just went straight to Barcolo. For absolutely no reason whatsoever. Not having that in a Champions League quarter-final extra time. That would be horrendous. Evan Ferguson does bring it down. Redondo tries to get there. Güler takes over. Puts that one through nicely to Ferguson. Onana. Redondo. That's a really good ball to find Openda. And he's got round the last man. Openda. Oh my God. What a challenge from Nuno Mendes. Absolutely phenomenal defending from Nuno Mendes there. Because I'd beaten Kimpembe for the first time in this game. And Nuno Mendes tucked in and won the ball really well. Half time in extra time, 0-0. So second half extra time underway. Jack Grealish is definitely on the pitch now. I can see him down this close side. I recognised his hair straight away. And when he's on the ball, he's incredibly hard to take the ball off. Camavinga under pressure from Pau Torres. But Vlahovic picked up a little gap. That's a good ball through. Lee Kang in. Big save again from Martinez. And here is Jack Grealish. And although ignore everything I said earlier, because Fresneda has won that ball very easily off him. Camavinga's there. Redondo under pressure from Vlahovic. Jack Grealish takes over. And he's keeping the ball, Jack Grealish, really well. Lee Kang In is an absolute handful in this game. Little Travella. Well done, Martinez. Arda Güler. Lovely crossfield pass to pick out Morgan Rogers. And his first touch has actually got him the wrong side of the defender. That will be a foul and a yellow card. So Arda Güler over this free kick. Just going to swing it into a dangerous area. Loopy and high. Donnarumma came out. Didn't get there. Oh my word. He got the second one. But it was a great win from Openda to flick it back into the danger area. But Donnarumma sort of little bit all over the place there. Dusan Vlahovic has picked up space. Martinez again. Big save. Lee Kang In is making the difference at the moment. His runs, his movement is really good. We've got one sub left. You can see how big that save was from Martinez. I do really need to bring on fresh legs for Onana, but we've not really got anyone to... I'm tempted to do Archer. Minus 13. He gets minus 13 as well. Minus 13. No one is really very good in centre mid. So I think unless we bring on... Do we leave Openda up? I feel like we need fresh legs. So we're going to do... It's a risk. But Openda's going to come off. Am I sure I want to do that? Yeah, Openda's going to come off. Openda's going to come off. It's going to be replaced by Cameron Archer for the last 3 minutes of this game. And I'm praying this now doesn't... We don't have to go to penalties. Although I don't want PSG to score. Great save. Martinez and Branthwaite just clears his line. Oh my word. That was close. Dusan Vlahovic getting on the end of the corner. I mean, I think Openda's a good penalty taker. I mean, I may live to regret that. Cameron Archer's not too bad at penalties either. But I'm sort of going for the old fresh legs up front for one last run if we can get the ball. A big quick counter. Redondo's picked up an injury. We're getting a lot of injuries this season. And here comes Hakimi, trying to bring it forward for PSG. Puts in a cross. Redondo beaten by Grealish. It's all over with 1 minute of time added on. In the second minute of added on time, Vlahovic has fired it home. And you've got to think that's Redondo's injury that stopped him winning that header, because he should beat Grealish in the air. He's taller, he's stronger. But Dusan Vlahovic has won it for PSG. They'll be going into the semi-finals. Just there, Grealish. It's a great touch into Vlahovic. Martinez came out, finished into the bottom corner, and we're going to kick off here, and it's going to be game over. And there you go. That's full time. 120 minutes of football is decided in the 122nd minute. Unbelievable. So we lose 1-0 to PSG. Man City beat Atletico Madrid 2-1. Real Madrid and Barcelona still to play their games. Oh, we were so close to the semi-finals. I think the board are going to be really pissed off now. Berger, just want to say thank you. Yeah, that's fine. Keep showing me what you can do. But that is very, very irritating. An annoying way to end the episode as well. Quarterfinals of the Champions League is what we got. It's not what the board wanted, but 3 big games coming up in the next episode. Arsenal, Man United and Man City to see out April. And then we get into the final month of the season in May, where we have 4 games and ending against Liverpool at home, which will be a big game in itself. I don't know, are they going to be really annoyed about that? We're still in the green at the moment. Domestic success is what they want to win the league, and we're 4th. Continental success, reach the final, we've got quarterfinals. We've done both of them. We haven't got a streak of 3 clean sheets away, and we haven't made the profit we needed from youth players, but that's annoying. Right, I'll see you for the next episode. That's gutting.